So yes, welcome you all to amazing power book session. We are on key of gratitude. We have found a lot of ways to be grateful for present things in our lives, and we have also learned that every second we can be grateful to a numerous things in our surroundings, to our table, to our chair, to our body, to our house, to the sun, to the moon, to the sky, to the air, and everything around us, to the food. So we have already learned that how we can multiply the magics in our life by increasing the number of gratitudes we do every day, every single second. Okay, so now we will start reading ahead. If I am driving or walking, I use the time to give thanks for everything in life. Even walking from my kitchen to my bedroom, I will give thanks. With my heart, I say, thank you for my life. Thank you for the harmony. Thank you for the joy. Thank you for my health. Thank you for the fun and excitement. Thank you for the wonder of life. Thank you for everything wonderful and good in my life. Yes, we can say these words over and over again whenever we are walking, whenever we are driving, or whenever we are even doing our household work. We can always think of things to be grateful for, especially our health. When we are grateful for our health, then only we are getting more health, and it's because of our health we are able to deliver what we are delivering to our family, to our work, to our job, and to everyone around us. It's our health which keeps us always on our toes, so that we can serve serve not only in terms of our household, but also serving in our job and also everywhere. Yeah. So thanks to our health. Thanks for the fun and excitement we see every time around us. Suppose we are listening to songs. Suppose we are listening to dance songs. Are we excited about it? Yes. So we should be thankful for all the music we are listening, for the excitement within us when we are listening to those, when we are excited about it. Yeah. Thanks for the wonder of life. Thank you for everything wonderful and good in my life. Be grateful. Gratitude costs you nothing, but it is worth more than all the riches in the world. Gratitude enriches you with all the riches in life, because whatever you are grateful for multiplies. Yeah. Gratitude enriches with all the riches in life. Yeah. जितनी भी wherever whatever we have already will multiply with gratitude. And obviously it costs us nothing. It costs us nothing. When we are writing our blessings, does it cost us anything? Nothing. And we actually immediately change our circumstance by being grateful. Whatever is happening around us, maybe someone has spoken to you rudely, but at the same time, what is your reaction? Are you reacting the same way he or she is doing, or are you grateful? Have you stopped yourself there itself and just kept quiet and started counting the best things about that person? Yeah, it works. It definitely works. And things get normal. So, yeah, we are done with the key of gratitude, and this is the most amazing key. You can read these lines over and over, these pages, so that you can get more ideas to be grateful for. Yeah, so we have covered the key of love,
Please
key of,
send the screenshot of the
I
most
think,
important lines.
yeah, I think these are the, are you great? Actually, everything, this I can send. Wait, this one, yeah, just a minute. I will send it now.
कोई ऐसा कोड जिसको हम फ्रेम कर सकें, लगा सकें, लिख सकें,
देखो,
that code.
देखो, is this good?
हम्म
Give thanks for senses, because these are the ideas. Yeah, give thanks for your home.
हाँ
So
ठीक
this
है,
is, I
that's
think,
very nice.
really good. I will share it
हाँ
in the group.
हाँ
Okay.
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है.
Okay. The key of play. Yeah. So we have covered the key of love and key of gratitude now. Key of love means give love to everything around you. Ask questions how you can give more love to your family, to the situations maybe. Yeah. And then is the key of gratitude by being grateful. I think we can always remember Einstein whenever we think of gratitude, because I'm really surprised, like two to 300 years ago, when there were very small houses made of mud or something. I don't know whether there were bricks at that time or not. I don't know whether there were any electricity or not. But I know that Einstein in that era, could thank 100 times a day. Can we do it now when we have everything? When we have everything in abundance, I would say easier life, much easier life than before. We have vehicles to travel. I don't think there were any vehicles to travel at that time. People used to walk or cycle or whatever. But right now we have everything. We have aeroplanes, we have, so many facilities. Yeah, so we should think of Einstein and think of all the people who have made our lives easier every single day, every single minute. So, key of gratitude is over there. Now, key of play. What is key of play? Let's see. There is
I will
only,
read.
yeah, please, Sakshi.
Okay. There is one certain way you can make yourself feel better about any subject in your life, and that is to create games with your imagination and play. Play is fun, and so when you play, you feel really good. At some point, we stopped playing and having fun like we did as children, with the result that as we became adults, we became more serious about life. But seriousness brings serious circumstances into your life. When you play and have fun, you feel really good. And voila, really good circumstances come into your life.
Yeah. So, have we seen children playing? What this book is trying to tell us is that we should act and see. When we were a child, when I was a child, I remember we used to play a lot of imagination games where we used to act in a certain way, like I'm the shopkeeper and someone is coming to buy something from me, or I'm playing a game of, a home game, like I'm mom and someone is dad and I have a baby and we are doing
Yeah.
like,
Doctor,
yeah,
doctor,
doctor,
teacher.
teacher. Yeah, we used to
Yes,
act. And at
yes.
that time, we were actually into that role. Yeah. So we were not serious about it. Yeah. Seriousness brings more serious circumstances in our lives. So when we are a child, we are always in a fun mode. Let's play this type of game. Let's play that type of game. We never think like serious. Yeah, even when we see our children, they have their own imaginations. They think that there is a monster and they are just playing with it, or they have a doll whom, they I remember my niece always has a doll, and she's always like, she's having stomach pain, let me give her a medicine. Now she's feeling cold, let me give her a sheet to sleep. Now she's feeling sleepy. Oh my God, she's crying. She's feeling cold. Like this, she's always playing with her. And she always put on
Yeah.
seat belt also when she goes to anywhere. She'll put on a seat belt on her. So how she's acting, she's imagining. She should learn from the children. Yeah. So this is the way. Life is supposed to be fun. Play with the law of attraction, invent games with your imagination, because the law of attraction doesn't know or care if you're imagining or playing or if it is real. Whatever you give in imagination and feeling will become real. Yeah. So, what you have to imagine? You have to imagine your dream, that it's already come true. It's already come true. Say, for example, you want a magical relationship with your family members. Suppose anyone, maybe your son or daughter. So when you think that, okay, you have a great relationship with your daughter, now you start imagining that whatever I tell her, she does it with, very, very sincerely. I tell her to clean her clothes. Oh, wow, she has done it really well. Imagine it in your mind. And maybe she's studying well, she has got such a good marks, and act like this that she has performed really well in the class. Wow, wow, wow. So all these imaginations are in your mind, and you're playing and you're feeling good, instead of thinking that she's not studying, or instead of thinking that she's not helpful, maybe whatever. I'm just giving an example. So this is the way, when you start imagining the things are working in your way, then things will happen in your way, because you will not focus on the negative part. You will not focus on what is going wrong. Yeah, so you're only focusing on the positive thing. So positive things will happen. How to play. The law of love could be best understood and taught through little children. Yeah, Mahatma Gandhi, Indian political leader, he has said that we should learn from children how they are playing, how the law of love is there. How do you play? You do the same thing. Oh, okay. Sorry, Sakshi, just read.
No, no, it's okay. You do the same thing as you did when you were a child, and you use your imagination to create make believe games. Let's imagine you are a cyclist and you want to become the best cyclist in the world and win the Tour de France. Your training is going well, and you have your dream in your sights, but you are diagnosed with a disease and given a 40% chance to survive. While having treatment, you imagine you are riding in the Tour de France and it is the race of your life. You imagine the medical staff is your training team, giving you feedback at every checkpoint. Each day you imagine you are racing in a time trial, and your time is getting better and better. You win the race with your medical team and you overcome the disease.
Wow. Wow. So it's a story of a person who is a cyclist and he wanted to win the Tour de France, and he had an accident. Accident or whatever, diagnosed with a disease which has a 40% survival chance. So what he is doing at that particular point of time? Has he lost all his hopes, or is it still thinking of the Tour de France riding? Each day you imagine you're racing in a time trial. Your time is getting better and better. Wow. So he's thinking like he has to overcome the disease just like he has to win the race in the Tour de France. So when he is out of that disease, he thinks that he has won the race. Yeah. So let's see what happens next.
1 year after you win back your health, you win the Tour de France and you continue to win it 7 years in a row, becoming the only cyclist in history to achieve that. This is what Lance Armstrong did.
Wow.
He used the most difficult circumstances as props to create an imaginary game and realize his dream.
Wow. So in tough situation also he played a game. He played a game like all the medical team in his hospital, all the nurses, everyone, is a circumstance. And he's thinking that he's fighting against all the diseases with the help of all the medical team. And yes, he wins the race of overcoming the disease. And finally, he's also able to achieve his dream of becoming the best cyclist. Yeah, winning
That too 7 years.
that to 7 years in a row. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, we can relate it to even that example of lady who has who has who has climbed the Mount Everest and also 7 peaks in the world. She has already done 4 peaks. Now she is up to 3 weeks. 3 peaks are left, and she had a major accident. She has only half leg. In the left one she has a artificial leg. Do you remember her name?
And her name was some A. Does it start from A?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
And
Arunima
I
Sinha.
don't.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, she also did it, right? So yeah.
Let's say you want to have the best built body in the world, and you also want to become a famous actor in America. You live in a tiny village in Europe and come from a family that has struggled financially, but still you imagine your dreams. You use a picture of a hero to sculpt your body, and you imagine winning the European title for the best built body. You win the title 7 times, and then it is time to become a famous actor. You travel to America, but no one believes you're an actor material, and they give you all the reasons why you will never achieve your dream. But you have imagined being a famous actor, and you can feel the success, you can taste it, and you know it will happen. This is what Arnold Schwarzenegger did
Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
when he won Mr. Olympia 7 times and then became one of the biggest names in Hollywood.
See, wow. So we must search about this person today, how he became the biggest names in Hollywood and won the titles, because everybody was discouraging him. Everybody was saying you cannot do it, you cannot do it, because there are people who will tell you, oh, your dream, it's not possible. It's impossible to get your dream. But are you able to imagine it? Are you able to feel it? Are you able to taste it? Do you know it will happen? Do you believe? If you believe, it will. It will happen. No matter what. No matter what.
Imagine you want to be a great inventor. In your childhood, your mind is challenged to the extreme. You're overwhelmed with hallucinations and blinding flashes of light. You fail to finish university and leave your job due to nervous breakdown. To gain relief from the crippling hallucinations, you take control of your mind by creating your own imaginary world. Inspired by the idea of a brighter future, you direct your imagination to new inventions. You build an invention completely in your imagination. You change the construction, make improvements, and even operate the device without ever drawing a sketch. You create a laboratory in your mind and use your imagination to check the new invention for wear and tear before turning your idea into a physical device. This is what Nikola Tesla did to become one of the greatest inventors.
My God.
Whether it was the mm, whether it was the alternating current motor, radio, amplifier, wireless communication, fluorescent light, laser beam, remote control, or any of his other 300 plus patented inventions. All of them had been developed in exactly this way through the power of his imagination.
Wow. Wow. So, I never knew he had such problems in his childhood. I have read so many times, but I don't remember this incident that he couldn't finish university. He had to leave his job. He had other mind issues. See, in spite of all this, Nikola Tesla is such a famous inventor because he had something in his mind, a laboratory, complete laboratory in his mind, thinking of what will happen if I do like this. How he invented AC motor, the motor we use
Mm,
every day for everything. Every appliance we are using is having a motor. The car, the washing machine, the even fridge is also having a small motor compressor, right? Radio, he invented radio, he invented amplifier, he invented wireless communication. Oh my God, Nikola Tesla. Light, remote control. See how we using remote control for our AC, for our TV. Everything was invented by him. How? Because he had imagination. He could think. But in childhood, nobody would have thought that he would become such a famous inventor. Because we normally we judge people. We judge people by what they score in their exams, how are they behaving. Do we ever give the opportunity to them to think beyond those books, what is written in the books? We are just after our children to make them, the same kind of stuff we have done in our lives. Why? Just give them that space to bring their own ideas. Because children are really, really very innovative. We put them into boundaries. So yes, logic, I'll read this. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Albert Einstein. So logic, yes, I know I can go from this to this place. I am logical. What about imagination? Yes, I can fly to that place. I can swim to that place. I have other areas of imagination have no limits. In my imagination, I can be in India right now, but logically I cannot. Yeah. So how? Imagination will take you everywhere, and whatever we imagine, it comes true. Yeah, Sakshi.
Whatever
I
it
think we
is
have
you
only
want.
2 minutes left today.
Okay, so then we shall start from this paragraph tomorrow.
Yeah,
Or how?
yeah, I think so. Tell
Okay.
me, everyone.
Okay. Okay, fine.
So yes. So we have to start playing. We have to start playing with our imaginations, thinking about what is our dream is. Say, for example, my dream is to have a 52 kg weight, for example. Am I imagining myself in that 52 kg? Am I feeling that I am losing weight? I'm feeling that I'm feeling light. Am I happy? Am I grateful to the food I'm eating, or I'm guilty about eating anything? After eating, I'm guilty. Then what energy we are giving to the food? We eat and then we regret. Then that energy goes into us and does what we don't want. Yeah. So think about this. Okay. Be grateful for your body right now first, rather than thinking that I am overweight, I have this bulge, and I am not perfect, this or no. Be grateful for what you have right now, and then imagine what you want. Yeah, imagine and feel. Okay, so I will just stop sharing and let's do gratitude. Yeah, fold your hands, close your eyes, and be grateful for everything around us. Thank you, universe, for an amazing, beautiful day, which started with an early morning rise, writing my blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for an amazing start of the day with a healthy mind and a healthy body. Thank you for the food that I ate in the morning and also for the food that I ate in the afternoon. Thank you for the fire element for cooking an amazing food for us and the family. Thank you for all my family members. Thank you for the water, the toothbrush, the toothpaste, which made me fresh in the morning. Thank you for my mattress, which gave me a beautiful sleep today. Thank you for all the materials in my kitchen, which are making my food delicious. Thank you for a healthy body, my heart, my lungs, my brain, which is working perfectly fine. Thank you for the muscles, the bones, the nerves, and my systems working perfectly fine. Thank you for the air that we